Tom Davis, Rick Dempsey, and joined now by Pat Sajak, the host of Wheel of Fortune.
It's an honor. Well, honor's a strong word, but it's a pleasure.
Now, let me tell you how we talked him into this. We're watching the game out there in California where the Angels were playing the Orioles, and Rick asked me for his phone number and starts texting him during the game.
Yeah, and when I go to the Angels games, we're in this. They have these odd dugout seats that are behind the plate, but they're underground, sort of. You can't even see third base. You spend most of the game looking at the umpires.
Where your head was sticking up.
Yeah.
So that's why I saw you. I asked you what color shirt you were wearing, and you stood up. I was very proud of you. You had your Oriole orange shirt on.
I was wearing orange.
Right next to Scott Burrows. I told you to start negotiating some contract for him. Did you ever say anything to him?
I did. I'm working on the Weeders thing.
All right.
I said 2 words, Scott. Qualifying offer. That's all I said. He laughed.
Pat's a big baseball fan. He has been for years. Grew up as a Cubs fan. How about baseball with these pennant chases this year and all the teams that are involved?
You know, the great thing about this sport is it's absolutely unpredictable. I mean, there's a pretty good chance you already know who next year's NBA finalists are going to be.
Right.
And you know in football, you know the 5 or 6 teams who have a shot at it. In baseball, I mean, everyone was wrong about everything. The Nationals were a lock. The Angels were a lock. The Mariners were going to be a great team. The Padres went overboard, and look how improved they're going to be. You know, the Dodgers are no lock with their payroll. So it's, you know, there have been some disappointments for some fans, but it certainly is exciting.
Now, you know, Pat lives in the area here during his time when he's not in Los Angeles. Now, you spend a lot of time here. Are you more of an American League fan or a National League fan?
You know, I like. I'm one of those. I don't like the designated hitter, but I have to admit, American League baseball is pretty exciting. And since I've lived here and been here in a lot of summers now, I've kind of gotten used to this division, and it's pretty exciting baseball from usually, you know, most years.
Pat, you've been a great Oriole fan for a long, long time. What were the best teams, your favorite teams that really got you interested in the Orioles?
Well, we started with our season tickets back when Cal was you're starting to look at that record, and you thought that, and that was pretty exciting. Those years with Palmeiro and Robbie Alomar and Cal and that group. Those were pretty exciting teams. So as a fan, someone was actually at the ballpark. I mean, there are some teams as a fan I was a fan of, you know, going back to Frank Robinson. But as someone sitting here in the park, those were exciting days before that minor slump of 14 years or so.
You mean 83 wasn't your favorite team?
Yeah, well, I meant to say next to the 83 team, of course, and especially the MVP of the, well, never mind.
Now, we thought inviting Pat on here, we would maybe reverse the game plan here and maybe have Pat as part of a Wheel of Fortune contest here that we're going to have. And basically what we're going to do, Pat, we're going to show you letters on the board.
What do I win?
And there's going to be on the monitor, there's going to be 3 different subjects. Here's the first one. This is a place, and you have to guess the place.
Wow. Well, that's either Camden Yards or up your nose with a rubber hose. I believe it's Camden Yards.
All right, you got 1 point, right?
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Camden Yards is the answer.
Boy, that was a toughie.
Very good.
You're good at this game already, but you.
Thank you.
Now, this is a person.
That would be Chuck Thompson.
How did you get that so easy?
Well, I've been on the show a long time, and there was no one with a sequin dress to distract me.
Now, how about before and after?
Okay,
here's before and after. They say this is a hard one. They're telling me in the
something
truck.
The Ranger game. Wow. Patrick, can you help me? Do you know? So it's before and after. Attack the range. You got me on this one. Give me one more moment. The something take.
I'll give you a clue. You got game right at the bottom.
Game. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
I have no idea. It's the and game and oh wow.
That would have been a tough one.
That was a tough one. Yeah, you got me on. That was good.
I mean, I was actually got the Chuck Thompson one. I'm surprised about that.
Well, you know, Chuck was a good. I'm a broadcaster first, and Chuck was great.
There you go.
Towing, that was a hard one, but that was a good one. It was a legitimate puzzle, and I've got 2 for 3. I'm a 667 hitter.
Not bad, not bad at all. Now, if you had to predict teams in the World Series, who would it be?
All right, you want to know who it's going to be? I'm going to tell you right now. It's going to be Pittsburgh and Toronto.
Pittsburgh and Toronto.
Wow,
And if I'm
that is such a good call.
If I'm right,
That is a good call.
Is that a good call? I think they're both.
Wow.
They're going to slug their way there, both of them.
And they've got good pitching.
And they got
You're
enough
right.
pitching to carry them. Look,
Toronto, I don't know about the pitching.
I don't know either. And look, I could make a case for 8 teams, maybe more than that. And so that's what makes it so exciting. But if you'd ask me, and I said it, if I'm right, save this tape. If I'm wrong, destroy it.
Now, this fall, new season of Wheel of Fortune, what number for seasons?
This is season 33 where we're starting. We start in mid-September. The new shows start. We've already been taping. And it's, we're still flying high. And we're grateful to all those who watch. And it's been a great run. Who knew that we'd be doing it so many years from now? But it's still fun. And even if I can't solve all the puzzles.
Gee, I didn't even think you were 33 years old.
Yeah, I was 11 when we started.
You still got your girlish figure. You look great.
Thank you.
Nice going,
I've
Pat.
asked you not to touch me, Rick.
Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune, thanks for being with us.